What's up, everybody? Let's talk about fear. Why are you afraid? Who are you afraid of? Is fear holding you back? Let's talk about it. Your girl Nell clacking in back with another banger. If you're new here, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. I love you and I really appreciate. You can't imagine how it makes me feel when I find in the morning I have a new subscriber or I have a new comment. So please make sure that you leave a comment down there. And today we're going to talk about fear. What are you afraid of? I'm going to be telling you what I am afraid of. The video has been inspired by this guy called Ian Nizo. You should go and follow him on YouTube. His name is Ian Nizo with a Y, Ian Nizo. And yesterday he was talking about fear and how fear holds us back. I've been thinking about my life now and my life before I got saved. Some of the things I found out I did because of fear. You can't imagine how I was bamboozled when I found out that some of the things we actually do because of fear, because we're afraid of missing out, the fear of changing our routine, the fear of everything. So let's talk about that. The fear of missing out. You see, when I was in the world and doing these worldly things, you're afraid to miss out because everything is happening, everyone is doing something. So it's like normal for you to do it. You stay with people who are doing drugs, you will eventually do drugs. If they are doing something, you will eventually accustom into it because you're afraid of missing out. You see them having so much fun, like in campus. When you smoke, you used to look so cool. They're concentrating, so much fun. So even you want to try. So one of the things I realized why I was doing those things was the fear of missing out. Because I don't want to miss out on the fun. I don't want to miss out on the trip. By the way, do you know, the people of the world love each other more than the saved people. Like, unless you find a very good fellowship or a group of friends who are saved, who will hold you down. This other side, you're mostly by yourself and Jesus. But in the other side, you get all the drunkards are your friends. Mnachanga hadi pesa. We toa 50 minutes, toe thawe, utoe 30 bob. They don't call, hawajali as long as tufikishe pesa ya mzinga. Lakini huku kwingine, sijui when you're sick, it's a whole process. Someone won't come and see you. The fear of thinking of how I will change. When you want to transform, now you're starting to wonder, now, this is my norm. Like you have a routine. So you're afraid of how will I start changing? Where will I start from? Who will be my friend? And yet my friend, we do everything together. So now you're wondering, Sasa, where will I get new friends? Where will all this begin? How will I begin? How will I start cutting? For instance, if you drink, will I start by cutting the mzingas and start doing beers only? Ama, what will happen? You unaget? Leo nataka tu tupige story. Unakaa tu hivi, you're wondering, what will I do? Sasa, where will I start? Especially if you're living in the same environment. You see, like if you're living in a hostel and all your friends are doing drugs or they are going out and you want to change. Tricks. Tricks. Because they are used to going with you. So, of course, they are going to pass by your room and be like, twende. Like everything. The funny thing, everything is usually paid for. You can go on these things and without money, you will eat, you will drink, you will zima, you will wake up tomorrow and don't remember what happened yesterday. You will have the time of your life. So you are afraid to change. I think the first thing is to change your environment. I think changing the environment will really help you. Kwa sababu, utachange utakuwa unaona, mabeste wangu siku hizi, hata unaweza wakat off pole pole. Because you're like, I don't need to go to the hostel, or I don't need to go to that place. I will keep off and withdraw myself from the group. Alafu slowly, you start changing. The heaviest, where I battled with this one, It is the fear of losing friends and the fear of your friends seeing you as a different person. The other day, I linked up with my friend. We used to do these things with them. Now that I have stopped, there is even a way that you see anakuongelesha kama wewe ni mjinga, you know. Because I realized this friend of mine has changed. The things we used to do, it's not exactly what they are doing. Like, tukifanya hizi vitu hatuko tuna behave vile una behave, you know. But they did not want to tell me the new thing they are doing because they have seen that I have changed. So wanaogopa kuniambia, nowadays I don't do this, I upgraded or I downgraded to this. The issue of losing friends is so real because now if you meet your friends who drink and now all of a sudden you're not drinking. And that is why I sat down and realized like 80% of my friendships were because of the things we are doing. Ukiziondoa, I think you should also analyze your friends. This thing that you meet about, let's say you meet and drink, ukitoa pombe, do you have a friendship? Ukitoa bangi, do you have that friend? Are they still your friend? Ama you have to meet and drink, you have to meet and smoke, lazima mtafute form, bila form. Yani you can't sit down and talk like two sober people like about life. Most of them, they cut me off because sasa wakiniita niende out, I'm not going. If they call me to smoke, I'm not going. So slowly, because them, they don't want to change. And for me, I'm not going to go back for them. They keep you, wanakuweka mbali, tanga sasa. And the way it's hard to make friends in this generation. Where will I start? And this friend, maybe we've been friends since primary school. She's my ride or die. What will I do? Believe me, when you choose yourself, God will send you the friends. God will send you the divine connections. Friends that you do not imagine. Hadi unashanga wewe ulikuanga wapi time yote? Why were you not there that time? And you help me to change. God comes through for his people. God has come through for me. And he'll come back for you. If you're there and you're seated and you're wondering, how will it go when I lose all my friends? Bro, tukikufa tutaenda heaven solo. Bro yako atakuwa solo. So, utaulizwa what did you do? Utasema, nilifanya juu ya nani? Haukuwa na akili? Alikushikia gana akakwambia vuta? Pia wewe kuwa na akili mtu wangu. Lazima pia sisi tukue na akili. Na the fear of missing out. I remember ilikuwa ina hit hard the first days when I cut off my friends. Because unajua wao wanaendelea na life. Bado wanaenda out. So zile places wewe ulikuwa unaitwa, sasa wewe hauitwi, unaona wameenda. So you're like, kai, tulikuwa tunaenda hiyo place. Ana post status unaona kai, akona nani pia nani alikam. Kai wanakula nyama, kai wameenda road trip. You know, una feel but you have to stay true. You have to stay true. You have to ask yourself, niliacha hii maneno juu ya nini? That is the question that drives me. Naenda na wamisa alafu najiuliza, nikirudi nitagain nini? Nitagain nini? Wewe ukirudi utagain nini? Hakuna? Basi tukae side. Na the fear of making new connections, changing your routine. It's like starting afresh, especially if you've done something for so long. Same routine. It's everything I knew. Alafu now, huyu Mungu anataka ni change routine. Anataka niachane ni drop watu, niache miadarati, niache sherehe, niache Sunday kuenda rege. Kwanza hiyo ilikuwa ngumu. Kwenda Sunday school, that one was hard because even it's like my legs knew. Sunday, majioni ikifika 6, rege must. Haya, ilikuwa na routine. We can bake, if you know, you know. Kulikuwa na routine, a beste during the weekdays, friends. Drink. Go out. In that week, lazima tuzime. Remember unaamka ile asubuhi kesho, you don't remember anything. And that was the life, and that was fun. And now, nataka kuchange and start something different that I do not know anything about. Ilikuwa struggle. Mimi hata siwezi wadanganya. Sleeping was a problem. I didn't used to sleep. Sina usingizi. you are thinking, you are seeing your friends status, wameenda, wamefanya, you're feeling left out. Now you're wondering, sasa sina mabeste, what will I do? So me, I decided, God, so you're the one who told me to leave these things. I don't want to feel lonely. I want friends. Na nataka unipeange form. Sitaki kushinanga kwa nyumba naboeka, because you know when you're idle, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Sindio, if we're being honest, just say the truth. If you're idle and your friend hits you up, I love these friends, they keep calling you like, hi kwaje, I was thinking leo bill on me, ndakupik. I love they pick you and drop you, ndakupik, ndakudrop, usijali. And you have to overcome all that and be like, sitaweza, sio leo. And then eventually they go and wanachoka kukutafuta juu wanajua tu haupatikanangi. But something that I've seen, the hand of God. By the way, mimi, God has given me new amazing connections. Deleted like 90% of my contact list. Contact list yangu ilikuwa inakaaje? Brian 4040, Mercy Golden Eyes, Nani Quiver, sijui who, Nana, sijui who with the club. It was all, hakuna mtu, there's no one that I could call that I have a problem and they come through. Those friends were the people who I knew on Friday, I'm bored. Where are you? Golden Eyes, come. They'll even pay my cab. That's the funny thing about that side. They always take care of their people. But God came through and I got amazing, powerful friends. If you see my contact list right now, napatanga elder so-and-so, doctor so-and-so, doctor so-and-so, Dr. so-and-so, advocate, Mercy, Dr. Zach, Right now, by the way, me, I am so blessed. My friendships are wholesome. We don't have to talk every day, every night, every minute. But when we do, it's so amazing. And also seeing your friends grow. Like yesterday I was giving a talk somewhere and my friend, she's like 5 years younger than me, and she was with me and she was giving the talk with me, and I looked at her and I was like, wow, you are meant to be my friend. She's a whole powerhouse. I have another friend of mine who prays, and you are like, wow, like a man can do that. Wow. You know, you see these things and you're like, they mentor you even without talking to you. You're like, wow, they just blow your mind. So if you're watching until now and you're in fear, I want to let you know that God will fill your void. You will not feel lonely. God is going to be with you. And as I finish, I would like to read to you Isaiah 41, chapter 8 to 10. And it says, kwa hapo, so do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So if you have been watching this video and you're in fear and you do not know the next step, either in friendship, in your work life, in anything, in your next step, and you're wondering, should I go on or should I not? This is a message to you. It's time to move on. It's time to start afresh. It's time to do that business. It's time to let go of that friendship. It's time to stop using that drug. It's time to believe in God. It's time to let go of your fear, because God is upholding us with his righteous right hand. And when you know that, nothing else really matters, not even the material things. I promise you, there is so many times that I am here and I am flat broke. I don't have even a shilling and I'm not stressed like before. You know, before I had to make sure niko na kachuani mahali, but right now, as long as I am full and I'm drinking water, that's all I need, and my family is good. That's the best gift I can ever have. I don't have anger anymore. I'm so content. And I am also working hard and working on my future, but at the same time, I know that God got me. I am no longer in fear. I am no longer bound, because God set me free through his son, Jesus Christ. If you have watched until now, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, join the family, join the bandwagon. Let's go to heaven together. Let us spread this gospel, because as I keep saying, that's why we came on this earth. We came to praise the Lord. Let us not live here in vain. Let us not lie on our deathbed and say, I wish I did, I wish I changed, I wish I danced more, I wish I served in church, I wish I let go of this. Let go of it now. What is the worst thing that can happen? It's rejection, and you will overcome it. Unaenda therapy na unakuwa sawa. Hata mimi nilienda therapy na sasa niko sawa. So until this point, thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Wow, I was literally talking about what I went through. I was afraid of not fitting in. I didn't know how to change. I was afraid of losing my friends. I was afraid of missing out. And I was afraid of new connection patterns and routines. But see me now. I took the leap of faith. What? Damn. God is really powerful. Si kusema tu anajisemeshanga. He's very powerful.
Persecuted, not abandoned. Criticized, never forsaken.